there's been 3 earthquakes to hit starting from 6 o'clock all the way to I think 7:30 this morning. You guys, what is happening in the world today? Seriously, we've got a virus that has literally taken the world by surprise, shutting down countries. Today, Canada just announced they're shutting their borders. And then we wake up this morning to an earthquake. There was a 5.6 magnitude earthquake to hit Salt Lake City.
I heard it, the twins did.
Ava heard it, the twins felt it. It shook Salt Lake so bad they were evacuating the high-rise buildings because they were swaying. We down here a little bit farther south of Salt Lake didn't feel it as much. I know Brandon and Mindy felt it. I felt the rattling of it. In fact, it is the most bizarre scenario, but I kid you not, I had a dream last night about an earthquake where I ran and I pulled the kids, I put them underneath the beds, but for some reason Landon, I ran and put him in the bathtub upstairs. And I don't know why that's the case. This morning I remember hearing this rattling, just rattling so bad on one of the shelves in our room, and I thought it was Annabelle just kind of moving around, rustling around, like rubbing up against the dresser. So I get up and I remove this little mini decorative bird cage and I put it kind of down on the ground. No big deal. Lo and behold, guys, it was an earthquake. Again, we didn't feel it as bad, but there's been 3 earthquakes to hit starting from 6 o'clock all the way to I think 7:30 this morning. And I think we felt probably the biggest one because that's the one that's most likely gonna rattle clear down here in Utah County. So this is just crazy. What a way to start your first day of school. We've got the kids already over here. Mrs. Bingham is, I believe, the teacher today, the substitute teacher. She'll be down here in a moment to conduct class.
Good morning, everyone. It is our first day of homeschooling. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I don't know what to think. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm really excited. I actually really loved school growing up, and I think that I'm going to enjoy doing this with them. I just hope that I can juggle everybody and everybody's needs because there's only one of me and 4 of them. So we're gonna try to stay together so that I'm available for every single person, but also spread out because I know that Turin has to be live with a lot of his teachers, so he needs to be able to hear. Ashton is gonna be listening to some live lessons. Landon's gonna be listening to some live lessons. We're gonna be doing some reading. Everyone's gonna need help. We're gonna have to kind of be considerate of each other as we try to figure out the best way for this all to work out. I am going to start the morning off each morning as if it was a normal day at school. The kids are gonna get up. We actually start an hour later than if we were going to school, so it will feel a little bit nicer than usual, but they're gonna get up an hour before we start and they're gonna get dressed and they're gonna eat breakfast. So we started off the morning doing that. So everybody's ready to go. They're logged into their computers and ready to take attendance with their teachers. One thing that makes this even a little bit trickier is that Ashton and Landon have the opportunity to go to the school in super small groups in order to do their OT and to get help with their reading, just the services that they usually are pulled from their classrooms for. So I'm gonna be driving back and forth from the school a little bit while still trying to help the other kids. And then, as you know, we're also going to be driving Landon to his therapy. So as much as it's slowed down for a lot of people until Landon's therapy is over, it's still a little bit crazy over here for us. But we're trying to adapt to this new way of doing things, and I think it's gonna be awesome. Good morning, happy St. Patrick's Day. Welcome to our online class. This will be a new experience for all of us. Plan B. Let's make the most of our adventure and have fun. Today is a trial run to see if everyone can go log on to Canvas. Tell me one thing you're looking forward to doing this week.
I'm looking forward to therapy or something.
Okay, perfect.
Class is in session over here.
They were hard, so they cost a lot. Some spices were almost worth their weight in gold. So the first question is, what were the European explorers looking for?
Daddy.
That's Mr. Daddy, please.
Daddy.
Yes, Ava.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And what else? One other thing.
8. Oh my goodness.
All right, Ashton is on his 3rd activity of the day. He's doing his math lesson on his own. He's watching a video on the lesson, which is so amazing that we can do something like that. Over here, we're working on a spelling lesson here with Landon. We're writing all of his spelling words out.
Hey, this is serious, guys. So the United States Army is telling Utah that there could be a possible larger earthquake in the next 2 hours. So to get emergency kits ready and to move our cars out of the garage. So we're gonna go move the van, but just be aware if it happens, you guys remember what to do, okay? We're gonna get underneath this table, you're gonna need underneath that, If we're close to the door, we'll go outside, but just be ready, okay? They said the next 2 hours, there could be something else that happens. So guys, I just got a text message. In fact, I'm gonna go read it to you because, guys, this is actually kind of scary. So far, obviously nobody's been hurt. No buildings have fallen, anything like that, but it says, Hill Air Force Base are warning of a possible larger earthquake in the next 2 hours. Move your cars out of the garage, put your emergency kits in the cars. Please pass along to folks in your on your blocks. So we're gonna pass that information along right now. Guys, hope for the best. I'm sure it'll be totally fine, but at the same time, let's always be prepared.
You guys, this is the first day of school and we are dealing with this earthquake. So we're gonna spend time as a family. We're gonna take a break from schoolwork and just be prepared to know if an earthquake happens, what we need to do, what we need to be prepared for, and how to act quickly so that we can keep our family safe.
You guys can get underneath. The safest place, 100%, if you have to do something inside, is to get underneath something. So if you guys are at the table, get underneath the table. Turn, get underneath the coffee table. Those are the safest places to be. If you're by the door, we can get outside. I will be here all day to make sure that if anything happens, we can evacuate very quickly. The cars are pulled out of the garage. The emergency kits are in the car. So if for some reason the house falls, which it's not going to, okay, knock on wood, we've got cars and everything we need in the car.
This is how a fake chain crack.
Wow.
Well, weird.
Ava has worked on worksheets already this morning.
Yeah,
She did such a good job. I'm so proud of her. And then she's doing writing and coloring, and now she is doing some fine motor activities and playing with this kinetic sand, which is so fun.
I can break it.
So quick update on this whole earthquake thing. Obviously it never hurts to be prepared. By all means, it was not meant to be dramatic. We got a text message saying that FEMA had announced it and the NPR also announced it. And so whether real or fake, this type of stuff you just don't mess with. You just share the news, take the precautions as needed, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. At least you're ready if it does happen. That being said, new updates have come out saying that the 5.7 magnitude that happened this morning was 95% chance the largest of the series, and that there is no earthquake warning at the moment any longer. So it sounds like we are safe and good, nothing to be alarmed about. However, again, never hurts to share the message of preparedness. Lindsay is off to go take Landon to school for a little bit while I hang back here and work, and the kids finish up their homeschooling.
All right, I've got the other 3 kids working hard on stuff while Justin's here, and I'm gonna go run Landon to the school and come back to grab Ashton to run him back to the school.
1 hour later.
All right, we're getting Ava all set up here. She has her curriculum online as well. So she's starting today with the letter W. So she's gonna watch a video on whales.
Well, I actually love wheels because they're cute.
You know who else is cute?
Me.
You.
Start at the fence and slant from left down to the ground. Go back to the fence and slant from right down to the ground. Good job.
Guys, modern technology, homeschooling at its best. I tell you what, I don't think I'd be set up for this type of continued education, honestly, if it wasn't for the technology we have today. My 4-year-old daughter is on the computer right now learning how to write letters by doing hand motions. The twins have their own computers that they're learning from, online classes with their teachers. Turin is online chatting with teachers and classmates. Technology definitely has prepared us in times like this. It's pretty incredible to watch it unfold, actually.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna give you a little recap on how today has gone so far. So we all started around 9 o'clock. Our school usually starts at 8. We got everybody going. Landon had to leave to go to school where he works on his math and his reading and his writing in small groups. And then I came back, worked with Ashton a little bit more, and then took him over to the school because he only goes for 30 minutes. Then I brought both of them home, got everybody some lunch, got Landon off to therapy. Justin took him for me today, which helped so much. And then we just barely got Turin and Ashton finished. So now I'm taking some time to work with sweet little Ava on her preschool.
And then I get play.
So we actually are having online tutorials with Ava's teachers, learning everything that she would be learning at school, doing the crafts she would be doing at school. We're learning all sorts of cool things about orca whales, how their tongue weighs more than an elephant, and their heart weighs more than a car. We're learning all sorts of incredible stuff over here. So when Landon gets home from therapy, we have to finish up what we didn't finish for him. We got a lot of it done, but we've got a little bit left for him. And then I've got to try to figure out these extracurriculars that we're supposed to be working on.
And I'm supposed to make a craft.
Is that gonna be so fun? Ava has to do her music class, and the boys need to be kicking a soccer ball. We're trying to keep up on everything that we would normally be doing. And today was definitely going to be a learning day. I'm going to try to set up a schedule to try to be better about this tomorrow because we just didn't know exactly what it would look like until we dove in. So we're gonna read this. You know what that first word says? The ball.
Ball.
Hit.
Hit.
The all.
Wow. All.
The
And.
and
Asked.
good girl.
For our rainbow art, you're going to need half of a paper plate,
We already do have one.
glue,
Oh, couple?
tape,
So 3.
and streamers.
Mr. Rainbow.
Show them your craft.
Craft.
Beautiful. We've got a sun with clouds and a rainbow.
Yeah. BLU so blue. BLU so blue. Hi ho, did you know BLU so blue?
The big
Sky is blue. The ocean is too. Hi ho, did you know BLU is blue?
So guys, I went to go drop Landon off to therapy today, and I took my drone because I wanted to really capture how ghost-like the parking lots really were. And so I flew the drone in downtown Provo, and I recorded an aerial shot of Brigham Young University, which is the most prominent university in Utah County, and it was a ghost town, completely empty. And so I thought, okay, I'm gonna go over to the local mall, University Mall is what it's called, parked my car in the parking lot, put the drone in the air, same thing. A mall which is usually hopping every single day. And guys, bear in mind, this is at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Most people would be there, etc. Parking lots empty, some of them completely empty, not even a single car. And so it is incredible to see, it's really unfortunate, I should say, to see all these businesses having to peel back their consumer-facing interactions. All right, we are wrapping up this evening, but sweet Landon, because he works so hard at therapy, honestly doesn't have time, normally doesn't, well, I shouldn't say normally, because today's honestly our first day doing this. In fact, I feel like there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve here. But because he goes to therapy from 1 to 5, any homework he didn't finish in the morning time, he is now doing late at night. And of course, his very, very dedicated teacher is here. They're at the table.
This teacher is really tired.
The astute student here, Landon Bingham.
I'm probably not as tired as this guy, but oh my goodness, teaching is, I mean,
Newfound respect for all you teachers out there.
We're going on 12 hours. It's 8:15 at night. We're doing something wrong, I'm pretty sure.
Well, again, I think that we've got to find a groove. We got to find ourselves a little bit of a rhythm here, almost a schedule. And so the kids, they got up at a regular time this morning, as normal, started school on time, but I think it's just keeping them on task, which is the challenging part, because I'm in my office working, and Lindsay's out here kind of riding, you know, solo teaching, but each of them have something different that they're working on, because they have each 3 different teachers with 3 different assignments for everyone. Anyway, so we're figuring it out. I mean, this is honestly kind of some exciting times, no doubt, for the world and for the United States. This is new waters for everybody, so I think everyone's kind of in the learning curve right now.
Baseball.
It's football, you silly. All right, guys, we are gonna do a couple shout outs right now. Again, if you have not, follow us on Instagram, and a couple times a week, we will shout out a few of you guys. All right, who do we have? Marsha Burton. Hey, thank you, Marsha, for following us. You are awesome. We have a Heather Miles. Ava, what do you say to Heather?
Hi, Heather.
Okay, let's do some more. All right, we have a Kim Barrett. Thank you, Kim. So we have one special shout out we actually want to do right now, and we got a very precious email from a mother out there of a boy whose name is Connor Miller. So Connor, this shout out is for you, buddy. We think you are amazing. Thank you for watching every day, and good luck on those runs.